Good morning, church. I want to speak with us this morning on something that Jesus spoke quite a bit about, and we don't speak about it very often. And that is the subject of persecution, being persecuted for our faith. Jesus wanted to forewarn his disciples because he knew that as they stood for the truth of the kingdom of God, then they would receive opposition, persecution. And he said, "Blessed are those who are persecuted because of righteousness, for theirs is the kingdom of God." And when Jesus speaks of righteousness, he is speaking of righteousness as defined by the kingdom of God. Doing what is right in the eyes of God. Living according to the truth of the kingdom. This book, the Bible, is the book of the kingdom, of this eternal kingdom. And we are called to live by it. We are first and foremost called to please God, and then if we can, please people. And church history tells us that many of those 12 who he was speaking to directly and is also speaking to us, but many of them died because of their faith. Their lives were quote unquote cut short. We know that in AD 66, Paul was beheaded by the Roman authorities because he refused to bow down to Rome and to Nero. We also know that the apostle Peter was crucified, and he requested to be crucified upside down because he felt that he wasn't worthy to die the same way that Jesus died. According to World Watch 2020, which I think is run by Open Doors, over 260 million Christians live in places where they experience high levels of persecution. 2,983 Christians were killed for their faith. 9,488 churches and other buildings were attacked. And living for the truth, because Jesus is the truth, will bring persecution across our paths. So when we stand for the truth and people get upset, don't be surprised. And whatever happens in these final days before Christ comes, we know that things will get darker before he comes. Live for the truth. Find blessing in persecution. God bless you. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you on Monday.